Texas gets the biggest win, I would say, of their season here, beating A&M. Okay, the Longhorns did it. They went 27-17, and man, this game was a fun game to watch. Offensively, defensively, these teams were playing some good football. So the first half of this game was very much geared towards A&M. Okay, A&M just looked dominant defensively, and offensively they did what they needed to do to score 10 points. Now Texas, offensively, they couldn't do it. Okay, A&M's defense was holding them back. They were not able to do anything except they got a field goal. Now for A&M, man, not being able to get that one field goal in because it got blocked sucked. Okay, you know why it sucked? Because they made them so aggressive here in the second half, where Marcel Reed ended up throwing 2 interceptions. Now, this is what Steve Sarkisian had to say. He said it would be a disservice to our sport if this team's not a playoff team when we went and scheduled that non-conference game at Ohio State because we were a 10-2 team. That's not a question. I honestly just don't think that they should be a playoff team. Okay? Texas fans, I'm sorry to tell you, I don't think they deserve to be a playoff team. Okay? With the losses they had this season, no. Okay? They just should not be a playoff team. We got to talk about Arch Manning, though. What a game, okay? He had a 32-yard run for a touchdown. Beautiful, love to see it. Man, did we need to do for this team. And then Wisner, bruh, these guys were able to run the game. When have we seen Texas have a good run game this season? We haven't. And they had a great one against this A&M defense. Now on the A&M side, they were just, look, it was a rough game there in the second half. The second half, they just couldn't do anything. Okay, then Marcel Reed did throw 2 interceptions. Not ideal. You can't be doing it. Marcel Reed had a hard game here. Now, they were doing good there. Dinkin, Duncan, getting where they needed to get some yardage. But then they got those interceptions, which just voided everything. Now, I want to know from you guys, do you think that Texas deserves a playoff spot? I just don't think so. Okay? Look who they lost to. I understand. Ohio State. They got slaughtered by Georgia, and then they lost to the Florida Gators. I'm a Florida Gators fan, guys. Florida Gators are not good this year. They lost to a 3-win, Florida Gators only had 3 wins, and one of them was against Texas. Okay? Now, has this Texas team turned around from the beginning of the season to now? Yes. This team looks way better than the first half of this season. Yeah? They went to overtime with Kentucky and overtime with Mississippi State. I just don't think you just throw them in there because they beat A&M. Okay? Is A&M making the playoffs? Of course, yes. It does suck for them too because they're going to miss the SEC championship. Now it's going to be Georgia most likely against Alabama unless Alabama loses to Auburn, which I don't see that happening. But let me in the comments. Do you guys think the Longhorns should make it to the playoffs? Do you think they should not make it? A&M fans, how you feeling after this one? This is a tough loss, guys. I don't know how you're feeling in this comment section. And if you were at the game, drop a photo down in the comments as well. And make sure you hit that follow button if you like college football content, guys.